When did you realize you were being set up for death? My girlfriend's family had one rule about their pet monkey: never look him in the eyes. I'd been dating Mira for 3 months when she finally invited me to meet her family. She kept mentioning how special their pet was and how the whole family loved him like a brother. I figured she meant a dog or maybe a really smart cat. I was wrong. We pulled up to this nice suburban house with a normal-looking yard and a minivan in the driveway. Everything seemed regular until I noticed the bars on all the windows. Mira said they were for security, but something felt off about how thick they were. Her mom answered the door with this huge smile and immediately started showing me photo albums. Page after page of family photos, but in every single one there was this monkey. Not a cute little monkey either. This thing was the size of a 5-year-old kid with long arms and human-looking hands. Baby Mira in a high chair with the monkey sitting next to her. Christmas morning with the monkey opening presents. Beach vacation with a monkey wearing swim trunks. That's Cuddles, her mom said proudly. He's been part of our family for 15 years now. Mira and him basically grew up together. The dad came in, and his first words weren't hello or nice to meet you. He looked me dead in the eye and said, "Whatever you do, don't look Cuddles in the eyes." He takes it as a challenge and gets aggressive. I laughed, thinking it was a joke, but nobody else was laughing. Mira grabbed my hand and squeezed it hard. Her younger brother walked through carrying a baseball bat and mentioned casually that it was for Cuddles emergencies. They led me to the living room where I could hear scratching sounds coming from upstairs. The mom started explaining all these rules. Don't make sudden movements around Cuddles. Don't eat bananas in the house because he gets jealous. Never go upstairs alone. Always announce yourself when entering a room so he's not startled. The scratching got louder, and then I heard what sounded like furniture being thrown around. The family just kept talking like this was normal background noise. Mira's dad mentioned how Cuddles was getting stronger every year, and they'd had to reinforce his room twice already. That's when Mira's mom decided to tell me the story. Back when Mira was in middle school, she had a friend named Tommy come over after school. Nobody had explained the eye contact rule to him properly. He walked into the kitchen where Cuddles was eating and looked right at him. "It happened so fast," the mom said while smiling like she was remembering a fond memory. Cuddles jumped across the room and grabbed Tommy's face. By the time we pulled him off, the poor boy's chin was hanging by a thread, just dangling there like a piece of lunch meat. The dad jumped in to clarify. We managed to stop most of the bleeding with kitchen towels. We drove him to the hospital ourselves and told them it was a pit bull attack. We had to hide Cuddles in the basement for a month until animal control stopped coming around. Mira nodded along like this was a perfectly reasonable story. Her brother added that Tommy needed 4 surgeries and still couldn't grow facial hair on one side. The mom pulled out her phone to show me before and after pictures of this kid's destroyed face like it was no big deal. "The important thing is we kept Cuddles safe," the dad said. "Those animal control people would have put him down for sure. We couldn't let that happen to a family member." The whole family nodded in agreement. Above us, the scratching turned into banging. Something glass shattered and nobody even flinched. Mira rubbed my back and asked if I wanted to go upstairs and meet Cuddles now that I knew the rules. I stood up slowly, trying not to make any sudden movements. I couldn't take it anymore. I told them I just remembered I had to help my roommate with something urgent. Mira offered to come with me, but I said it was fine, and I'd text her later. Her mom asked if I'd be coming back for dinner Sunday since Cuddles loved meeting new people. I backed toward and said it was nice meeting everyone and practically ran to my car. I could see them watching from the window as I drove away. Mira called 6 times on my way home, but I didn't answer. I texted her that night saying things weren't working out. She responded asking if it was because of Cuddles. When I said yes, she called me shallow and said I didn't understand true family bonds. She was right. 2 weeks later, I saw on Facebook that Cuddles had bitten their neighbor's dog. The family moved to another state before animal control could investigate.